Amanza Walton-Desir, exposed for her bullying, dishonesty, opportunism, and betrayal. Yesterday, Amanza Walton-Desir proved beyond doubt that she is unfit to speak of inclusivity, while practicing the very politics of division she pretends to condemn. Politics is often called a dirty game, and Walton-Desir has shown herself to be one of its dirtiest players. The Forward Guyana movement FGM was built on the principles of trust, collective governance, and the absolute rejection of racial hostility, among other key tenets. VPAC entered that coalition in good faith, knowing that no single party in the coalition could win on its own. The agreement was simple. The parliamentary seats secured by our combined mandate would be rotated equally among the three partners. That was our pact. Walton-Desir tore up that pact the moment it suited her. Instead of honoring the deal, she anointed herself sole power broker, keeping 60% of the seat for herself and handing 40% to Nigel London. VPAC, which fought alongside them and helped win that mandate, was cut out entirely. That is not leadership, that is theft. But betrayal of trust was only the beginning. When a VPAC member pressed the coalition leadership to denounce a blatantly racist public statement, Walton-Desir and London refused. London deflected. Walton-Desir went silent, and when pressed to answer directly whether they condoned racism, Walton-Desir chose the coward's path and went live on Facebook, fabricating a story that VPAC had threatened her. That was a lie, a deliberate, malicious lie. No threats were made. VPAC demanded only an answer. Do you condone racism? Yes or no? Rather than face the truth, Walton-Desir weaponized her gender, crying victimhood, and pretending that being held accountable was an attack on a woman. That is disgraceful. It is not courage, it is manipulation. For months, VPAC supported Walton-Desir as a female leader. We never demanded the prime ministerial slot. We defended her publicly. Yet behind closed doors, she bullied partners, sidelined allies, and treated the coalition as her personal property. Now, when caught red-handed, refusing to confront racism, she hides behind her skirt and plays the victim. That is not leadership, it is cowardice, dressed up as feminism. Walton-Desir cannot rewrite the truth. She cannot sell betrayal as leadership. She cannot silence her partners by twisting their words into threats. What she has shown is that her loyalty is not to principle, not to inclusion, and not to the people, but to herself alone. The whispers are no longer whispers. They are shouts in broad daylight. Amanza Walton-Desir has bullied her way through this coalition, lied to the public, and abandoned every principle she once claimed to stand for. VPAC will not be a pawn in her charade.